Today we are going to debunk 5 common myths about Savannah, Georgia. If you guys are new to my channel, my name is Nicole Williams with Home Sweet Homes with Real Broker. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the Savannah, Georgia area. And if you guys have any questions at all regarding the area or buying a house and real estate in general, feel free to contact me at my phone number or email below. And first, I do want to wish you guys a happy new year. It is my first video of 2024. I did fall off the wagon a little bit towards the end of 2023, but I'm so excited to give you guys all the content in 2024. So let's get started. Number 1 is that we live in the sticks. And people in general, when they hear that you live in Georgia, you think super rural, you think you live in the middle of nowhere, and in the Savannah, Georgia area specifically, that is not the case. Savannah is located right on the coast, and you have a gorgeous beach area, Tybee Island, St. Simons, and then of course you have the city, which is a very happening and fun town. And then on the outskirts of Savannah, you have a couple suburbs surrounding it that are definitely developing. We have Pooler, which is the fastest growing city in the country right now. We have Richmond Hill, which is a perfect place for families to raise their children. And you also have Effingham County with places like Rincon and Springfield and places like that. So definitely we don't live in the sticks, that's for sure. I don't think I would be living there if it was the sticks. But yeah, I think there's a lot out there for anyone. That's why I love Savannah. No matter if you want a beach town, if you want to live in the city or the suburbs, we pretty much have it all. Number 2, that Savannah, Georgia is extremely dangerous. And obviously that was one of my concerns when I moved here, and I heard a lot of chatter about crime rates and it being super dangerous, people with guns, and just violence in general. And as a real estate agent, I'm not allowed to talk about crime. I usually refer my clients to websites like Spot Crime, or I'll even have them call the police department, and they usually have no filter and will tell you what is going on in the area. But for the most part, I feel extremely safe where I am personally. I've not encountered anything dangerous. So I'll leave it at that. Not every area is going to be perfect. There's going to be more dangerous areas than others, places that have higher crime rates than others, and even in any city, right? There's always going to be little pockets of places that are not deemed super safe. I've gotten out multiple times by myself and have felt extremely safe. Number 3. So number 3 is that the only thing that we eat down here is fried food, like fried chicken, fried everything, right? So don't get me wrong, there are some amazing restaurants that have the southern fried comfort food, but that's not all we have. I actually don't eat that as much just because I try to eat on the healthier side, but I think Savannah has great options for seafood. Being that we're right on the coast, they have some great seafood options. There's also a lot of fine dining. So you'll notice a lot of these restaurants have a 7-course tasting menu with wine pairing, which is phenomenal. Done really, really well. They definitely take pride in their cooking. Everything is really, really delicious. But don't worry, I mean, I don't think the only option out there is gonna be fried food. Number 4. So number 4, it's always scorching hot. So no. I will say the summer months, especially July and August, are really hot. I will not underestimate that. The humidity is definitely makes it a lot worse than it actually is. I try to avoid going outside during those months, but I mean, all the other months surrounding that are pretty tolerable. And for me, I came from the Northeast, and I would much rather prefer 2 months that are super hot and the rest of the year be beautiful weather than only having 3 months of summertime and the rest being really cold. So no, it's not always scorching hot. For example, this morning was 36 degrees and it warmed up to around 55. So I have a long sleeve on today and I had a jacket on. So the mornings definitely are a little cold depending on what time of the year it is, but definitely no snow. So that's a plus if you're coming from somewhere that snows a lot. and people think it also rains a lot. Personally, it rains every here and there. Maybe very occasionally it'll rain all day where you'll just have like a whole rain out, but for the most part, I love it here. The weather, like you could just go outside, you don't have to worry about bundling up or anything like that. So that is a myth that is debunked. Number five is that Savannah, Georgia is extremely southern, and if you're not southern, then you might not fit in, which I'm going to debunk right now, because Savannah, Georgia is an extremely up and coming area. So what I mean by that is that there's a lot of people moving here for different reasons all around the world, right? So yes, of course, you're gonna have your people who have been born and raised and stayed in Savannah, Georgia, but you also have a lot of transplants. So Savannah, Georgia is home to a lot of military families because we have 3 Army bases. You also have people coming in for all these different jobs. So there's a Hyundai plant being built in Elabelle, which is in Bryan County, which is going to employ thousands of people. You have Port Authority, you have a lot of logistics warehouses, which is the reason why I moved down here, because my boyfriend is in logistics. So you have a lot of people coming from all over, and then on top of that, there's a bunch of colleges. You have Savannah College of Arts and Design, which is centered right downtown, so you're gonna see a lot of people from all over the place. And it really doesn't make you feel like you don't fit in. If anything, it makes you feel like you can relate to people because they're probably new just like you if you're going to relocate here. So there's a lot of good groups out there. I just created one called Savannah Girlies, and it's geared towards women in their 20s and 30s who are trying to meet new friends, because we all came from all over the place, and we're just trying to meet new people, and I found it super easy to do that. So yes, I don't think you'll feel out of place here in Savannah. If anything, I think you'll fit right in. There's something here for everyone. There's people here for everyone. Like, I think you will enjoy the heck out of it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you could just leave some content ideas in the comments below. What do you guys want to see? Do you want to see more house tours? Do you want to see more community tours? Do you like when I sit down and chat with you? Or what would you like to see? I'd be more than happy to do it. And I just got this lovely new camera. It's the Canon EOS R50. I got it for Christmas, and I think I like it. There's a lot of gadgets on it, so I have to kind of figure that out. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and feel free to reach out at any time if you need help with anything. Bye guys.